Chapter 1 Mr. Lover Lover Blue. Chapter 1 Mr. Lover Lover Blue. Swipe left, swipe left, swipe left. Oh, he's cute, I think to myself. So I view his profile. My first stop, the pictures, of course, and there's only one. My first thought is that he must be a catfish. On to the next profile. Swipe left, swipe left, swipe left. How did I even get here? Online dating. I'll never forget this crazy day. I pulled up to my house to see Officer Saunders' squad car parked over to the side of my house. I pray he is not here for me, but I know that he is. See, I just broke up with my boyfriend, and boy, did he put on a show. I ended up just leaving because I've never been the type to fistfight a man, and I knew if I stayed any longer, he would only get madder. I hopped out of my car and avoided even looking in his direction and headed into the house. Although I live in the South, it still gets a little cold around this time of year. If he asks, I'll just say I was trying to get out of the cold, but I'm still praying he has nothing to do with me. I wonder why he would even call the police anyway. After all, he is the one with the baby on the way. The problem is that I am not pregnant. I don't know if I would feel better if the baby was from an ex, but the fact that it's by a random girl he met on the same dating website we met really hurts. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Let's start with day 1. Come and Get Your Love is the name of the dating website where we met. Roger is the name that his mother gave him, but Mr. Lover Lover Blue is the username he gave himself. I logged onto my newly created profile for the first time ever, and he is the first message out of 10. I think to myself, this looks promising, and open his message. Hey, pretty lady, he wrote. Hey, I'm lovely, I replied. Keep in mind that this is my first online dating experience. I read through the other messages while I waited for his reply. I decided not to respond to them, though. I don't want to get overwhelmed trying to respond to so many messages at once. After reading all 9 other messages, he still hasn't replied. So I went ahead and checked out his profile. I looked at his pictures first. There are a few memes and a picture of a car. Not sure if it's his, but it is nice. It's an old school that's all fixed up. I hope it does belong to him because I can picture myself riding passenger. There are a few pics of him. He is really dark skinned, which I'm loving already. He has really long dreads in most of his pics, but one without. He doesn't have the clean, neat dreads that I prefer, but instead the wild, nappy ones. I wonder if he's Haitian or Jamaican, maybe. He is not the most handsome man, but he's not bad looking. He has a scraggly beard that can't afford to be cleaned up, but a very nice edge up. In some pics, he has a gold tooth, but in others, he has pearly whites. I'm a sucker for both. In just about all of his pictures, he's wearing some kind of flashy jewelry, be it a ring, watch, chain, or a combination. He reminds me of a rapper, and I'm hoping he is not one of those 33-year-olds still trying to launch a rap career. How was your day? I'm Raj. He finally replies. My day was good. Thanks for checking, I reply. I wait a few moments before returning to his profile. This time, I decide to read over the profile. He has no children, has never been married, and the longest relationship he has ever been in was 1 year. He does not provide his occupation, and he both smokes and drinks and is non-religious. To be honest, he is probably not my type, but this is my first time online dating, and I don't realize how many options the future will bring. You're too pretty to be on this site. What are you doing here? He sends. I just wanted to try something new, I inform him. Would you mind exchanging numbers and getting to know one another? He sends, I'm